Hello everybody, how are you today? It is the winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. So we're going to do a little walk and a healing to the Great Henge, Stonehenge, a place where the revelers will all be gathering tonight, thousands of them, to watch the sun go down, and to sing and dance and be merry all night until the sun rises again in the morning. So let's just settle yourself down by grounding. Imagine you are looking at a tree and cast your eyes down the trunk towards the ground. And grow those beautiful roots out of your body and down past your hips and your knees. And those roots travel downwards and downwards. And some of them spread outwards into the trees of the dewey on this side, the oak, and the thyme, the holly on this side. The Oak King and the Holly King will be exchanging energies tonight as we leave the dark and head into the light. Each giants of leaves govern the different times of the year as the dewey, oak of the druids, and the thyme, to me the queen of winter, but also known as the Holly King. So breathe in now, and I'd like you just to imagine yourself with this candle flame, this light within you, at the center of your being, and grow that light out to each side of you, to the front and to the back, above and below, and push that flame, glow it and grow it all till it pushes out any emotions that you do not want and surrounds you completely in protective energy. Now, I'd like you just to imagine yourself in grassland, the Salisbury Plain in southern England where Stonehenge is. And you're going to take a processional walk up to the henge. There are many people walking there with you. Many pagans, many druids, maybe people who are just curious and want to be part of something. And as you walk down this processional line, I'm going to take this, which is an athame, and it is made out of the blue stones from the same quarry that the inner ring at Stonehenge is made from. And we are going to clear your energy center as you start to take that processional walk. And if you haven't done already, make sure you are dressed warmly. Put some good shoes on, take something to sit on that won't let the wetness through from the grass, and bundle furs and scarves and coats around you. Take some food and hot drink. Perhaps you just pulled up at a car and now you're all walking down the processional 2. Stonehenge, you can see those triathlons, the lintels in front of you, and the sun is starting to set. The colours as the dusk chases the light away from the sky and the sun sinks. The colours are astounding: apricots, oranges, violets and purples. You hear the cawing of the birds, the crows and the ravens who live in this place. And as the sun sinks, the blackbird is the last to sing. A gateway bird, heralding the dusk and the dawn. Now, as you are walking down the processional, I want you to think about the last year. The good and the bad. The exciting things, the boring things. And we're going to clear some of that out from you. We're going to start drawing lines under things, because really this is where the new year starts. At the solstice. Sweeping that away. You can smell the smoke from the fires, and you can hear the hushed tones at the moment, because the druids are here. They do their ceremony at sunset. And then they come back at dawn. And some druid groups will celebrate at midday tomorrow. So how has the year been for you? Has it been relatively good? Has it been a bit more unlucky than usual? These cycles and changes are difficult to cope with. We don't like change, but they are necessary for you to grow and learn. And every day we get a new chance to start again. Closer and closer you get. And you can just make out someone talking, and maybe the druids chanting, the Arwans cascading that special song, chant that we do. And now you're really near. You arrive as the druids finish their ceremony and file out of the inner circle. You turn around to watch the last bits of the sun shining through triathlon. And then as as it sinks below the horizon. The light goes out and the drums begin. And the revelling begins. Flagons of mead are opened. Drinks are poured out. One is passed to you. It has that symbol of Ahwen, the 3 drops from Ceridwen's cauldron, the rays of the sun from the winter solstice to the summer solstice, through from head to foot, each of your arms held out level with the ground, denoting the equinoxes. This is a symbol of inspiration for druids, bards and ovates. It is the light of the sun coming back down to earth. It is a symbol of transformation. You take a sip of the honey liquid mead. Sweet and hot. It warms your esophagus as it travels down, and you take some more. This is served in small portions, just to warm the cockles of your heart. And you know that it has been grown over the summer months. The energy of the Melissa, the bee, has made this beautiful nectar of the heavens. You decide to have a little wander around. People are splitting off into groups now, some to celebrate their own winter solstice rites. Others stand by the flames, downwind from the smoke, in a form of cleansing and rebirth, thinking and petitioning to the Holy King to guide them in the darkest time at the winter solstice. If you feel that you still have things to place into the fire, residue of memories and upsets over this past year, you may do so now. What woods can you smell burning? Is it the holly? Is it the oak? Is it beech, which smells absolutely divine? Maybe someone else has thrown some rosemary or other herbs on. You enjoy the warmth and the smell of the smoke. You can feel it wafting over you as the wind billows it towards you. And as you look up to the heavens, you see the stars popping out, shining down like diamonds upon this winter solstice, the longest night of the year. As you look up, I want you to make a stand for yourself. Your star is going to shine so brightly. You're going to be successful. Even if there are minor setbacks, the success will be you finding a new way to do something, coping with a new way of life, a new job, new subjects. And if you have to relearn things, then you'll relearn things in a slightly different way and you will have had more experience. And if it is something you have learnt before, then the learning will be even stronger. You walk around the different groups, you start to make friends, perhaps you even recognize some of the beings here. Maybe at this time of the ancestors, your ancestors are here too, not just the collective ones. Take a breath in and breathe out. And soon, before you know it, it is the early hours, just before the dawn. Tired but happy, you stand up again if you've been sitting for a long time. The drummers are still going. People are dancing. Some are snoozing. And as the hour creeps by to 7 o'clock, you know that in just over an hour, the sun will be coming up. You ready yourself. You want to be in just the right position. You want to be standing where that first ray of sunlight will shine through the opposite triathlon to where it sank. So you wander over, you and your little group of friends. There are people here, but then when they realize you would like to join, they make space in the circle. This is inclusive, a place to meet new people, a place of community, even if we don't know many of them. And you sit, and you sing, and you hum, and you laugh, and you exchange stories. No shyness here, and if you were a shy person, you're not now. The mead has loosened your tongue a little bit. It's opened the other dantians, the one in your mind. It's warmed your heart and your stomach. And soon, very soon, that ray of light will shine again. The sky starts to lighten. Not long now. You start to think of the things you wish to bring in to make that star that you are shine brighter. Start to make your wishes as the druids enter the circle. They open it with water and fire. They call peace to the quarters, to the north, to the south, to the east and the west. They invite the animals in. And they say the ritual. And at the appropriate time, the light returns and a great cheer goes up. The drums beat, the trumpets sound, the flutes play, bells jingle, and you hold your Stonehenge knife up and you direct that light, that first ray of light of the new year into you. This particular stone, called Preseli Bluestone, has little pieces of quartz within it. And the ancients believed that it brought the heavens to the earth, directing that ray as the sun grows in size and strength into those areas that you feel weakness, mind, body, spirit, weaknesses at your aura, weaknesses within you. And then we seal it down your line. Seal in that warmth, that protection all the way down, the dantians or the chakras, however you like to work, underneath you and back over and up the other side of your body. Sealing in that intention, sealing in that wish. As we take the holly, actually we take the oak and the athame and we draw the Duye, oak of the druids, Phineas, Packham, oldest of woods, Duye, Duye, oak of the druids, giving you strength and courage he would. Duye, Duye, oak of the druids, help me stand strong in the year ahead. Duye, Duye, oak of the druids, chase away all fear and all dread. Take a breath in now, well done, well done. Bask in the full light of the sun and the birth of this new year, this next 6 months, creeping towards the light and the penultimate at the summer solstice, when you can return here. Take a couple of more breaths and stand like the star, like the Vitruvian man, balancing within the ether, the air, the fire, the water and the spirit, balancing and being still. Thank the guides and the ancients for building this beautiful place, also known as the Giant's Dance. You look and ponder that a moment. Was it giants who did this? Or just giants of men who lent their strength to this wonderful place that we can enjoy today? You take a couple of breaths in. That was a good night, you think. That was a good start to my year. And you and your friends now, you pack up your belongings. And you start to walk away into the daylight, into the sunny morning that has begun, into the sunny and warm parts of the year, waiting for the child to be reborn at Imbolc Candlemas around February the 1st. But for now, you walk back to your car along the processional, exchanging numbers with the people you've met or Facebook profiles or whatever, wishing them a merry Yule or a cool Yule or a happy winter solstice. I think it's called Alban Arthurn. One of the druids will correct me on that. And then you see that tree again, those two trees that you grounded with right in the beginning, the holly and the dewey. And you cast your eyes down the trunk. And when your eyes meet the earth, you feel those roots growing down from you again, keeping you stable, keeping you secure, keeping you strong for next year. So now it is time to leave this place. If you are not going to sleep, just start to wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you are ready, open your eyes, come back into the world and this timeline. And I wish you all happy holidays. Thank you for your support over this last year. And love to you all. Bye-bye.